Hello, and welcome to Totally Approachable Yoga. I'm Christine. Today, we're going to start on our backs. So, take up space on your mat. Let's take 3 rounds of breath. Start with some gentle movements. Circle your wrists, wiggle your fingers. Bring your arms up overhead. And I like to do kind of an alternate stretching thing. So one arm goes up while the other leg goes down. Feel that push and pull. And your arms back down by your side. Face your feet flat on the mat and your knees. And let them gently fall to one side. You don't have to go all the way to the ground. We're just getting started. Just go until it's still comfortable. Side. Times. Windshield wiper those legs. Warming up our hips. Back to center. Bring one knee in. Hug it in gently. And gentle outward circles. Now reverse that. Stretch your leg up to the ceiling. Really flex foot, standing on the ceiling with that leg. And gently bring it to the side. You can use a strap for this if you like. I'm not going to right now. And cross the midline over to the opposite. Flex and point that foot a few times. Ankle. Down. Other knee in. Hip circles. Reverse it. Straight up. Up to the side. Goes a little further for me. And cross over. Point. Now stretch. One foot out. Standing on the opposite wall. Open up. Back. Let's switch it. And up. Almost like a standing tree pose. We're going to do that one more time. And this time, press the bottom of that foot into your thigh. And let arms overhead for a reclining tree. Switch it. And just let gravity do a little bit of the work. This hip for me is always a little tighter. It doesn't go as far down. Hug both knees in. Some gentle spinal circles. And finally, plant your feet. And we're going to inhale. And as we inhale, we're going to do a gentle bridge pose. We're going to exalt it. So we're going to bring our arms overhead. So press your feet into the mat. Inhale and lift your pelvis. Arms go overhead. Squeeze your bum. And down. Again. Okay, now we're going to come to tabletop. You can get there however you like. I'm going to do some rock and rolls. So get some momentum all the way up, but feel free to roll onto your side into the fetal position and sit up gently. And now into tabletop. And tuck those toes. Get a good base and inhale. As you drop the belly, look forward. Cow. Exhale, flatten those feet. And round like a cat. A few more times at your own pace. Back to neutral. Stick your right hip, look over your shoulder at it, and then wiggle to the other side. Again, doing some gentle hip loosening movements. Okay, now push up into downward dog. Adjust as you need. Pedal out your feet. Again, you can wiggle those hips. Bend your knees deeply and then lift your hips up high. Take 3 rounds of breath. From here, inhale and roll forward into plank. And come back to down dog. Again, engage your core. One more time. And instead of coming all the way down, see if you can come down just to your forearms. So now we're in a dolphin plank. And now you can come all the way down. Rest one cheek on the mat. Bend your foot in towards your bum. Again, you can circle that foot. And down. Switch the side of your cheek. And then do the same with the other foot. From here, we're going to do a sphinx pose. So it's a gentle back bend. Your forearms are down. And from here, see if you can pop up into forearm plank. And push up into full plank if you can. If not, you can go to a child's pose. And from there, down dog. Inhale. Deeply bend your knees, look forward, and step or hop to the front of your mat. And forward fold, reverse swan dive all the way up. Hands to heart center. Inhale up. Dive forward. Flat back. Forward fold. Step back into plank and push into down dog. Inhale, bring your right leg up. In. Pivot the back foot and come up into warrior one. Settle in. And from here, hands frame the foot. Come back to down dog. Repeat on the opposite side. Inhale. Left leg up. Bring it through. Pivot the back foot. Warrior one. And from here, we're going to open up, 5-pointed star or flying warrior. 2 rounds of breath. And squat into goddess pose. Inhale. Squat again. And now step back to the front of the mat. Inhale. Sit down into chair. See if you can go a little lower. Tuck your booty in. Forward fold. And step back. Plank. Let's try that forearm plank again. And push back up. And lift your hips into down dog. You can always come to child's pose if you need a rest. Inhale. Right leg up. Bring it through. Warrior one. And this time we're going to add on. Come down. Switch. Warrior one on the opposite side. We're going to fly our warrior, and now reverse your feet into triangle. Up towards the back like you're leaning against the wall. Switch your feet. Reach. Up again. If you have a block handy, it can be helpful now. We're going to go into half moon on each side. So, arms out to a T. Start as in triangle prep. Reach, but this time. And then knee. Lean onto a block if you need. And fly that arm and that leg up. Flex that flying leg. Feeling fancy? You can bend that leg and grab the foot. Down. Grace. Switch sides. Triangle prep. Down. Bend. And up. Into half moon. And if you want, bend that leg and grab that foot. Back to center. Good. All right, so before we did the chair pose at the top of the mat, I'm going to do it here so you can see me a little better. Inhale. And sit in that imaginary chair. If this is too much on your shoulders, hands to prayer can work. Now, see if you can gently come on the tiptoes of one foot or even lift it up. Come to a figure four. It's tricky on the balance. Focus on something with your eyes that's not moving. Side forward. Side up. Again into your chair. Lift the opposite leg. Come into a figure four. Whoa, losing my balance. Flex that foot. Focus on something that's not moving. Hands of prayer might make it a little easier. So now we've opened our hips a fair bit and we've done some twists and turns. We did do reclined tree pose. Let's see if we can do it standing. Inhale. Bring your knee up. And plant the sole of your foot to the inside of your thigh, your calf, or you can keep it on the ground, sort of resting on your calf and your big toe. Your branches, if you're able. Breathe. Shake it out. Let's do the other side. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Up, knee. Bring it to the side. Rest the sole of your foot this side for me. I'm going to go a little lower. Just don't rest on your knee. I have greater mobility in this hip, a greater balance when I'm on this on the other side. Close it up. Shake it out. And now let's see if we can come from chair even lower into Malasana, which is a squat. Now, when I do it, my heels automatically lift, so I can't get as low as I'd like. And you can also sit on a block. Close your eyes. And now remove the block if you've used it. Come all the way down to sit. Soles of the feet together. Butterfly those legs. Hopefully, got some good hip openers. I'm always down for that. And we did a little bit of energizing moves. The plank to the forearm plank can be a little challenging. It's good for the core though. Now, let's come back to our backs. We're going to repeat some of the moves that we did when we started, and hopefully you'll feel a little more space and openness. Inhale. Bring your arms overhead. Do some of that alternate stretching, almost like you're climbing a rope. And flatten the feet against the mat. Just make sure I hurt those legs. Bring one in. Don't forget to reverse the direction. Repeat on the other side. Leg all the way up. Open to the side. I can definitely get it a little further now. And cross. Switch. Come up into bridge. Inhale. Push. Shimmy your shoulders underneath and see if you can get a little higher than you did before. You can even try coming up on your tiptoes. Squeeze your glutes. Bring your heels back down. If you want to do that exalting sort of bridge flow, bring your arms overhead. And down as we exhale. One more time. Up. Bring your feet a little bit wider than the mat and kind of knock your knees in. Hammer stretch in those hips. And a few more spinal circles. That completes our lunchtime yoga for today. If you've taken my classes before, you know at this point I'm going to say to you, set a timer or put on a favorite song or two, 5 to 10 minutes. Close your eyes, relax, and hang out in Shavasana. And don't skip it. It's a really important part of the practice, even if you're impatient and you want to start other things, as I often do. But I also know boring to watch someone else in Shavasana, so I am going to let you do that part on your own. Please like, subscribe, put any comments in, any poses you want to try, any complaints. I'm open to hearing it all. Thanks for joining me. I'm Christine with Totally Approachable Yoga. Have a great day.